It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll see the River Hogs, leader at quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the River Hogs and the Titans, and it's all up next.
All in all, we have a pretty pleasant... Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Second down, here's Charbonnet. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got a roll over.
And he will have the Titans first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Now Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6. After 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Jones. Pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. On now is the Titans punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Here's Sherrills. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Looking to throw. Carlisle. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Complete to Luke Schoonmaker. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal from the 3. Walker will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Walker once more. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the River Hogs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Jones. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Miles Murphy able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's now 3rd and 13.
And they'll run on 3rd down with Charbonnet. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. On now is the Titans punter, standing just outside his own goal line.
It's 4th down.
Sherrill's on the return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Carlisle. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
44-yard line.
Throw caught by Flowers. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, River Hogs.
Looking to throw. Carlisle. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Carlisle. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Black. So the completion good for just 3. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down, Houston.
And going right back to Walker. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off play action. Carlisle. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Off the play fake. Carlisle. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive. And now
Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
7-yard line. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Looking to throw. Carlisle. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the River Hogs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 26-yard line.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
That's good for the Titans. 1st down.
And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Charbonnet. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 47-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. We'll get that to Charbonnet. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Jones on 1st down. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll look to throw again. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And now out comes Houston. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Titan football. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, Jones. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones. This is Fant on the short completion. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Jones now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. Houston set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the River Hogs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Pass midfield. Still going. 1 man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again. Carlisle. That one into the hands of Flowers. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
Off play action. Carlisle. And bulldozing his way through. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
35-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to throw. Carlisle.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
A gain of 7. First down, Houston.
Back to throw again. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Carlisle. This is caught. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 2nd down. Carlisle. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the River Hogs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The kicker on
So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Jones throw into the hands of Fant. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. He's got his target. That's complete. He is out of bounds inside the 35. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt.
1st and 10 at the 34.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll begin up the coast on Chesapeake Bay in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a third down.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A 40-yard punt, no return. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On the toss to Charbonnet. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
On 1st down, Carlisle. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Carlisle. And this one's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
To throw on 3rd down, Carlisle. He finds his man complete. It's Flowers. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And his kick is right there. It's good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through. From
a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
There's Charbonnet once again. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This is Marshall, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
At the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Looking to throw. Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Back to throw. Jones. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. Operating from the gun. Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So second and 4 from the 22.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll run it here with Charbonnet. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now Marshall. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On first and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Here's Jones on third down. And he'll just get rid of it. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it fourth down.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Carlisle. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Black. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. On 3rd down, Carlisle able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
They bring pressure there on 3rd down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guy has time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the 1st down.
He finds his man, complete. That's Black. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Brian Asamoah working his way in to pick up the sack. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Titans now just about ready to take over. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bennett. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Back to throw. Jones. That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the 2nd half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? how good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Titans' 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Carlisle. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And this one is right through. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg, and boom, over the crossbar.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Jones now throwing to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. That's Bennett. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 75 yards. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw. Carlisle. Over the middle, complete. It's Black. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, River Hogs.
On 1st and 10, Carlisle. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Operating from the gun, Carlisle. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones, his throw incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And now out comes Houston.
And now following the desperation turnover on downs, they're set up with a 1st and goal to go.
Looking to throw. Carlisle rolling to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the River Hogs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Tennessee offense set to go again. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play. 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Carlisle stays on his feet. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run Walker.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards. It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And we talked